Why do we race? Is it to prove how fast we are? How far we can go? Do we race to find our place? To test our beliefs? To be part of something greater? To face fear? To know sacrifice? To grow stronger? To become immortal? In truth, there is no simple answer to why we race. There is only the fact that we always will.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. This is the race. We're about to go live here from Long Beach, and it can be quite the beach sometimes. As you can see now, the grid quite full. I do appreciate everyone's support. However, conversation we need to have. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget FRCA Shadow taking out pole position there earlier in qualifying. Those that didn't make qualifying will start from the back of the grid as they join the lobby. So great to see some drivers out there at the moment. CXR Supreme, Sussex Pete, Cossie Cricket, great to see you in there, mate. Gimp TZA, the other mini driver. Shadow, of course, taking out pole position. RMR Porky, Sergeant Sideways in the Isaac Construction entry. FRCA Ghost, who is a ghoster at the moment with no car. And a little flip. 01 in the Forgiven Coffee Co. promo car, the Honda Civic. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go live here for a battle of the... I won't say the word, but it's going to be who's got the biggest ones out there at the moment. With Long Beach being a concrete jungle, can certainly go home broken-hearted, tapping any of the wall. The slightest of mistakes and it's all over here. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate everyone's support throughout this evening and throughout the championship series. We are a little over halfway at the moment. This is round 6 of 10. Championship is starting to heat up. The battles are just beginning there for points as I just wait to bring those up there at the moment as the grid gets set. Points to be distributed for project cars last night. They also ran Long Beach. FRCA Shadow taking away victory there as we jump on board on the race. Let us know in the comments section below what the audio is like, if we need to turn it up, down, or sideways, as Shadow gets a great start there on Ghost. Everyone else was asleep there. Sergeant Sideways, Cossie Cricket up there in the 4th spot. I've seen him certainly, as we've got Carnage there at the back already. It looks like a couple of the drivers have battling it out there. Supreme getting all locked up into turn 1 there. Gimp, we've got a car right up there on 2 wheels. It was Gimp TZA as we come around the bend there. CXR Supreme getting all tangled up again. We did jump on board just as he was ghosting there, so remember, no ghosting allowed as Supreme hits the wall. No ghosting, no resetting, anything like that. So, but we'll let it slide this time as Gimp and TZA are battling for position here at the moment. As they tag, they lock wheels. So a battle at the moment there. All these guys, Supreme, all out sideways. So we're going to jump on board. Ghost has certainly got the position there. So we've got Ghost, Shadow sideways there, and Cosy Cricket in fourth. Comfortably at the moment in his own air. Able to race his own race. So the real battle at the moment is at the back of the grid. As you can see, for 6th and 7th there. Have we had a driver jump out? Looks like we have. It looks like we've got a car right off the track there at the moment. Gimp TZA, this tricky little section here. Porky getting out wide. Gimp TZA also getting a little bit wide as Porky's straight into the pits there. Wants to get that little bit of damage that we've got. We've also got Gimp into the pits as well. Suspect Pete's going to stay out for another one as we the battle is heading up there at the front. You see Cosy Cricket just making his way into the shot there. Saturday getting very sideways there as he hunts down his teammate from the Warwick Building Services entry, being FRCA Ghost 05. You see the lights flashing. Shadow saying, "I'm coming for you." You see these guys just leaving pit lane there now. So plenty of points there for the guys that are on track at the moment as Shadow makes a move on his teammate. So he's got the inside, just gives Ghost the inside for the next line, but then gives Shadow the inside line next. He moves over, he gets back into position, goes back around, attacks hard, come out of that corner quite solidly. You can see a lot of damage up the side. He's closer this time. Can he get the draft? He has got the draft here at the moment. You can see he's slowly reeling him in. This is some brilliant racing here from the FRCA guys. See right up under the rear wing there as he tags the wall, does Ghost. So Ghost is getting hunted there, getting shadowed by Shadow. This is allowing Sideways and Cosy Cricket to creep up in on the action here. Remember, if any of these guys trip over, when you've got concrete walls either side of you, can be over and done for. It's a beautiful shot there as they come around. You can see him fighting up ahead there as we ride on board with Sergeant Sideways. Shout out to our main series sponsor there, the FORGIVN Coffee Co, for jumping on board and allowing this to happen. Certainly keeping me on my A game here this evening. Stay tuned, stay focused. Come around this tight little section here. You can see how close Sideways gets to the wall there. He's taking the shortest route around that corner. It's allowing you to put the foot down, making the most of this long stretch of road. We're on the streets of Long Beach here. Hard on the brakes. Absolutely love this track myself. Let us know your thoughts on the track, guys, in the comment section. Don't forget we are live on 5 platforms around the globe. Okay. So we've got Supreme saying it disconnected on him. Very unfortunate for you, mate. I know you worked hard this evening racing, so to have it taken away with a disconnection. Don't forget we are live on YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, and of course Facebook's here tonight for the FORGIVN Coffee Co. Fast Force. Live from Long Beach. Ghost able to withhold shadow for the moment. Long way to go. Still 15 laps. We're only 4 laps in. Jump on board with the YouTube there at the moment. Are you enjoying YouTube? Not now. We're on board here. Great little battle from these guys, and I can really appreciate their racing out of the same garage, but out there they are not teammates, I guess you could say, as they're fighting for position in the championship also. As we get on board there now with Mixer, just making sure that everyone... remember, if you've got any questions or comments, drop them on any of the chats below on any of the platforms. As you can see, these guys are coming up around lap traffic there now. Gimp, TZA and Suspect. Was it Suspect? I'm not sure if it was Suspect. It was Porky. It was Porky who pitted. So that's allowing. So Gimp TZA is going to move over here, I hope. As he does move over. Moves out of the way of these two who are battling quite furiously. That's going to allow... you can see, Shadow's got the draft again. Cosy Cricket in the Nissan. As Forza does its thing there. Welcome to the stream, Dex. Thanks for jumping on board, mate. Thanks for hanging about last night. I know it's painful when I'm unable to stream, but probably not the result you were looking for, but outstanding result nonetheless. Still chipping away at your number one spot there in the championship for FORGIVN Coffee Co. Touring Cars over there on Project Cars 2. Again, all the best for you. All the best tomorrow, mate, for the GSR drivers. Taking that little Honda Civic racing up a hill. We're on board now with Cosy Cricket as he gets that, gives the Nissan the shake down there. Some beautiful downshifts there as he comes around that big sweeping left-hander. Very tight to begin with, but it opens right up as we... I thought he was going to lock a wheel there then. Sargent sideways comfortably in third spot, so podium result for him as we've got Gimp TZA has pulled off into the pits with a DNF. Unfortunate for him. A lot of damage on that little Mini there, so Suspect Pete flying the flag there for the Mini team, and they are in the Anzac livery. Beautiful shot there. You can just beautiful sound there of the Mini as well. The Anzac Spirit Mini as it comes around this tricky little section here at Long Beach. Good little car. Good little car for this type of track. It's a tight little circuit, and the Mini's a small car. I guess you could just throw it around as Suspect Pete crosses the line here again, ready to commence another lap around the streets of Long Beach. Concrete walls either side. There is no escape. It's going to bite you. It's going to bite you hard here at Long Beach. Sergeant sideways. You can hear the engine just pinging itself. Big night on the gear, mate. As Forza does its thing again. Stream looks beautiful there on Facebook. Let us know in the comments section what it looks like on your end. Just checking it out now. It looks quite beautiful on my end. Audio is probably good too. I've had no complaints, which is always a good thing. Normally I get told to shut up. We've got Kyle Warwick saying, cheering on you, bro. Ghost 05. As we jump on board there, as suspect as he hit that apex. 2 wheels as he comes around. The little garden bed there, that is. And around off. Oh, no, he doesn't stay off the curb there. So, I hate that curb. I try and avoid it as much as I can because I feel it just, if you hit it, it can have the potential to throw you into the wall on the opposite side. But as we've seen before, Sergeant Sideways not afraid to attack the curbs. As we jump on board, Ghost 05 has lost that position now to Shadow. Interesting. If we could get a replay, I'm just working on some technology now to be able to make that happen. We can get some replays of that. Ghost not letting go of Shadow though. Shadow looks to have got the better exit out of that last turn. So Porky also jumping into pit lane there with a DNF, unable to finish, so plenty of damage on his entry. Dex is saying thank you for the support. He's currently at Blocko's house, about to fall asleep in readiness for tomorrow, mate. Oh God, it's actually like 11 PM over there, isn't it, mate? You need all the rest you can get for tomorrow. But no, nonetheless, mate, really appreciate the support, and I just wish I could jump on a plane, mate, and be over there to support you guys tomorrow. So, mate, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything that you've done for us, and all the support you've given us, mate, and best of luck. Stay safe tomorrow, and I'm sure you guys will do a cracker job. Cosy Cricket, you can hear the little Nissan just valve bouncing there as he comes out of that little entry there. Stays off the curb, very close to the wall. Number 48, Mobile 1 entry. So you can hear hard on the power coming around that left-hander. As I said, it's a tricky little corner. It's a tricky little circuit as we ride on board. He locked the brakes up. I thought he was going to take the tyre barrier out, but he narrowly avoided it. Great job there, Cosy Cricket, to stay out of the tyre barrier. So we jump on board here now. The battle is at the front. Shadow slightly running away with it at the moment. Got a bit of a buffer there with Ghost. As I shoot myself through the platforms. Don't forget, we are live on 5. Live on 5. Screaming down this back straight now into this tricky little section here. You can see the front brakes glowing on the MX-5 there of the Van Diemen I can't even talk. Van Diemen Clothing Company of FRCA Shadow as he crosses the line. Commence another lap here. Holding on to a comfortable lead there at the moment. Don't forget, anything can happen. You know what it's like in motor racing. When you're surrounded by concrete walls, it just adds to the threat I guess. So we've got Shadow and Ghost coming on up to some more lap traffic there at the moment. We know Suspect will see that blue flag and certainly move out of the way. But lap traffic, it's everybody's business. Obviously, Suspect Pete has to keep his sponsors happy. And he wants to move out of the way safely. But not ruin his own race doing it. As you can see, the blue flags are waving there for Suspect now. He's probably going to get out of the way. Coming into this next little tricky section, Shadow is going to be on him like a hawk here to get out of the way. Not sure if Suspect Pete has seen him yet. As he doesn't, he turns into Shadow. Suspect, unfortunately, not seeing the blue flags, turning in on Shadow there. Hopefully not too much damage. This is going to allow Ghost to obviously move on up the track here. He's got to get out of the way there, Ghost. Yes, Ghost able to make it around Suspect, but not as easily as Shadow, or sorry, easier than what Shadow did. Shadow had to fight for it and end up getting a punch into the left-hand ribs. Very unfortunate there. Say that's racing, but Suspect obviously didn't see him in the mirrors, and the engineer's not talking to Suspect. Didn't see the blue flag, so just hopefully doesn't ruin Shadow's race. Very close to that inside wall, was sideways. That's one thing about Sergeant Sideways. He doesn't get, as he tags the wall. Very unfortunate there. It's gonna tilt it, yeah. As you can see, that's the domino effect that is motor racing. Tagged the left-hand outside wall coming into that turn, which put him off and out wide and hit the other wall on the exit of the turn. So hopefully not too much damage there. Still looks to be driving straight. He's sideways. As I was saying, as he tagged that wall, someone whose gamer tag is Sergeant Sideways, it's not something we see a lot from him. He's very, very straight when it comes to racing here. And obviously tackling away and chipping away at some points here. Third spot at the moment on the podium as it is. Quite a gap there back to Cozzy Cricket, as you can see, just on that back section of the track, unable to make it happen. He has been out of the country for a little bit, touring the well, sorry, I don't know if he left the country. He's been on holidays for a bit, unable to get himself in some seat time for some practice, so it's certainly affecting him here now. Certainly glad to see him on the grid, though. Very, very happy to have him here. He's been a great supporter of the series since day one, and couldn't ask for anything more. So certainly hope that we can repay him as much as we can here, as he gets sideways and narrowly escapes, putting the tail end of that Nissan into the wall. So great job there, Cozzy Cricket, mate. Outstanding effort, and again, certainly appreciate you as the sparks fly there. He is not having the best of time out there at the moment, but glad to have him on the grid. Sorry guys, Suspect Pete turning in on Sideways there. I have to get a couple of comments from Suspect and his engineers just to find out what's going on there with his blue flags and mirrors. Really appreciate him being on the grid, but mate, you can't be ruining anyone's race like that. Unfortunately, turning in on someone can certainly end their race. As we jump on board, sorry guys, I've just got a massive storm cloud coming through at the moment, so I just couldn't hear anything for a second. Suspect Pete hits the wall. It's a beautiful livery though of Suspects. Sorry guys, I can't hear anything at the moment. This huge rainstorm that's just come through at the moment. We are northern New South Wales, where I am, a little country town there near the border, in the middle of a massive drought at the moment. So I'm certainly appreciating the sound of rain on the roof, which I won't go into it much at the moment, but the drought's certainly affecting a lot of people out here at the moment, as Suspect Pete tags the wall. So he's obviously battling there with a little bit of damage at the moment. Sorry, the rain is just, as much as I enjoy it, it's just throwing me off at the moment. So couldn't hear anything. I had to turn the old headphones up, and I didn't know what was going on, but certainly appreciating the rain while it's here. Shout out to all the farmers and battlers out there that are doing it tough in the drought. I'm gonna certainly rip the clothing off, or the shirt anyway. It's about 39 degrees at the moment in here. Certainly get amongst the rain as much as I can. So Shadow now extending that gap from Ghost 05. Just get a bit of an idea here. If I can bring the gap up, so that's the gap, first, second and third there at the moment. Fourth spot, almost half a lap. Good to see Cozzy Cricket out there, as I said, but he's obviously battling with that car with no seat time. Certainly great of his sponsors to help him get on the grid here after being on holidays. Certainly good for them to say, you know what, you've had no track time, but you know what, we don't care. We want to see you out there, and we want you to have a blast. So Mobile One and those guys there at Armada Motorsport certainly going through some stuff at the moment with number 2 driver Armada. Shout out to you, mate. Hope everything goes well, and you're feeling better very, very soon. We want you back on the grid as much as the next guy, mate. And obviously, you need to sort yourself out, buddy. So I thought, mate, anything we can do, let us know here at Evans Esports. And your other driver there, Cozzy Cricket, doing Mobile One proud there at the moment. Obviously, they wanted to at least have one driver out there to do the team proud and to do Armada proud, mate. Wouldn't be here without you as well, buddy. So Cozzy Cricket certainly appreciates what you've done for him, and he wanted to do you proud and fly the flag for Armada Motorsport. Just giving you a bit of a glimpse of how he can drift there. Cozzy Cricket really battling with that at the moment. We've seen a bit of a brake lock up there. So Cozzy Cricket, mate, all the best. I'll let you get on with your race. We don't want commentators curse. As we just quickly scroll through, checking the platforms. Don't forget we're live across the globe on 5 of those platforms: Facebook, Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. Sorry, had to quickly run and close some windows because the rain is falling quite heavily here where we are at the moment. So it's great to see. We're on board now with Sergeant Sideways in the Isaac Construction entry. Great to see them guys on board. They are specialising in horizontal infrastructure. So they are the specialists there. Anything from earthworks, quarrying, engineering, traffic management, to paving roads and road building. Okay, guys. As you can see, awesome shot there. So Isaac Construction, they know what they're doing, and great to see them on board with Sergeant Sideways. Comfortably third at the moment. This is certainly going to help his championship. We will have to... I know I was checking it earlier there. What is the championship standings at the moment? Sergeant Sideways is fourth in the championship at the moment, but this will certainly bring him up into third in the championship. So third spot for him. At the points as it stands, is 66 Shadow in the lead, followed by second is 64 points Ghost. So Shadow gonna spread that lead a little bit, but not by much. Only 2 points in it at the moment. So Ghost probably wanted to be on for a podium here to jump him there. 16 points for first. So could have been done had he held on to that first place position. 16 for first, 12 for second. So Shadow certainly going to extend that lead there at the moment. But don't forget, 3 rounds to go after this. Certainly anyone's championship here for the Forgiven Coffee Co. Fast Fours on Forza Motorsport 7. Send us a message if you want to get involved. Was a sign-up process at the moment, but it seems that a few people are just completely, I guess, disregarded what they've signed up for, unfortunately. So we want to fill the grid. We want to give you guys quite a show, as Cosy Cricket is giving us a sideways show there at the moment. So shoot us a message and we can get you on the grid. Obviously, won't be much there for the championship, but plenty of airtime. We can shout out for sponsors as well. That's what it's all about here at Evans Esports. You don't have to be good to have a good time. And in saying that, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that any of our drivers out there are no good. They are each outstanding racers. I reckon I'll give myself a run for my money. And look, round 10, we might have a round 11, and I'll jump on board with the drivers and certainly have a boost around here in the Forgiven Coffee Co. Fast Fours. As Ghost makes a little brake lock up there. Oh, my apologies. He's giving the guys a show here at the moment. Last lap. Happy with his second spot there. Boy, can certainly drift too. Very good. Great job there. Shadow not the drifter. Shadow on the cooldown lap. So Shadow taking victory here tonight at Long Beach. Took victory last night in the Project Cars Touring Cars. So Ghost, of course, taking second spot. Third spot there, Sergeant Sideways. Moving up in the championship to third, so congratulations to him also. Forgiven Coffee Co. on the bonnet, great to see them guys. And also, again, shout out to Isaac Construction, jumping on board with Sergeant Sideways. And if you need a road built, they're your guys. Cosy Cricket, mate, outstanding effort. Great to have you on the grid. Thank you for jumping in on short notice. with your sponsors there. I know they you thought you had your funds pulled, mate, but they jumped on board and certainly said, "No, get your backside out there and enjoy yourself." So great to see that and that kind of level of support. And great result for you too, 4th in the race. So a bag of points for you. And rounding out the race here this evening, Sussex Pete in his Anzac Spirit Mini. Certainly a battle out there at the moment, or throughout the race. I know you suffered early damage and you just ran with it, mate. So a huge thank you for enduring that, as well as finishing the race and getting yourself a heap of points. So thank you and congratulations on top 5 result. Can't take anything away from Shadow and the Van Dieven Clothing Company. MX5 there, taking out the race victory. Top step of the podium. He took out qualifying as well. So ticking both boxes here tonight. Extending his lead slightly. It'll be 6 points in the championship as we head on into round 7, which is at the Circuit of the Americas, which is a good little tricky circuit there. Again, yeah, shout out to Shadow there taking out the victory. Ghost just couldn't get the job done here. He's been quite strong. As I drop my mic drop. That's how it's done. Congratulations to all the drivers there tonight. Thank you for those that showed up. I know we had a bit of a delay there, but I wanted to, as I said, I did want to fill the grid and get as many people on the grid as I could, because it's all about obviously the racers out there, but also the viewers. No good having 2 or 3 drivers on the grid. I know we suffered a little bit last week with the endurance round, and I certainly talked everyone's ears off for an hour and a half. Would have loved to have seen some more drivers, but it is what it is. Let's not dwell on it as we move into round 7 next week. Again, Circuit of the Americas. Good little track, that one. Wider open, so room for error there, as there was no room for error here at Long Beach. And Shadow taking away the victory. Again, shout out to all the drivers. Thank you for making the grid tonight and making the effort. Hopefully no delay next week. I really appreciate those that were here early and ready. And as we've got, just going to quickly check. Check our platforms there, making sure any comments that are coming through, I want to get an answer for you. Woohoo, Kyle Warwick. Yeah, no, it was a great result. How good was that drifting there on the last lap? I had no idea what was up. I thought he had locked the brake coming into that last little section there. I thought he was going to take out the tyre barrier, but he's just showing us he can drift that little MX-5. Dex, mate, no worries, thank you. Good luck tomorrow and get yourself some good rest. And Shadow is full of confidence after last night's victory in touring cars. Moving forward, 2 wins from 2 races, so moving into the next round there, he can have that confidence and hold his head high, knowing he can win. For those guys next week, it is also the Circuit of Americas, the national circuit. So both FM7 and Project Cars will be at Texas for the Circuit of Americas in the national circuit. So don't forget, jump on board with that one. And then after that, I'll talk of Forza Motorsport 7. So Circuit of Americas next week. Round 8 is Cataluna National. Then we head on to Laguna Seca. Great little track, that one. One of my favourite tracks. It rates up there in probably my top 5 tracks around the world. And we have the final round of the Yas Marina, the South Circuit there. We'll be finishing the championship off with a bang. So, ladies and gentlemen, that has been it for another great round here at the Forgiven Coffee Co. Fast Fours. I'd love to I'll just see if there's any drivers in for a chat. I'm wrecked. Just give me 1 second. I'll see if I can get some drivers up for a chat. Because I don't want to do that. I want to do that. And I want to do that. Bear with me, guys. Sorry, I know I talk a lot of crap. I've got a couple of drivers there in the comms box. Just bear with me as I untangle my mic and I set everything up to have a chat with some drivers there at the moment. Any questions, send them through. It's all about our races here at the moment. It's all about our races here at Evans Esports, but it's also about everyone watching the stream. We want to get everyone involved as much as we can. I want to unmute that. Oh. Unmute that. Gentlemen, good evening.
Oh, good evening.
How are we all? Shadow, great effort there, mate, taking out the race lead. I'll just let you get your mic sorted there. Congratulations, mate, taking out the victory. Good little battle there with Ghost in the beginning. You got around him, mate, and you kind of just ran away with it. So probably not as easy as last night, but 2 wins from 2 starts at Long Beach. How do you feel?
Oh, I'm ecstatic. I love that track, and I think my results showed. It was, I don't know, speechless. It was incredible.
Oh, mate, I'm glad that you are, over the moon with that. And I can imagine you got a smile from ear to ear. What do you think it is about Long Beach that you obviously enjoy so much, but obviously can pull off race wins as well?
I think it's the lack of runoff. So you've got no chance for error, and I think it just makes me focus that much more.
Yeah, can certainly appreciate that. It obviously no room for error. You need to be on point with your turn-ins, with your apexes, your braking zones. All of that counts when you're on a track like this, mate, and you nailed it tonight. So again, a huge congratulations.
Thanks. It was a well-fought race, that one.
Extended your lead now in the championship by 6 points, so not much in it at all. Ghost 05 still holding on to you, leading into the Circuit of Americas. Ghost, how is your confidence? I know you lost a little bit of momentum moving into the next round, so still holding your head high, I could imagine, but your thoughts for next week?
Looking forward to next week. I had a bad tune tonight. Didn't really get the time to smooth it out properly, but look forward to next week. I'll make sure I get the car right before I rock up, so be good.
Yeah, it should be good. It's a tricky little circuit, and I know, Shadow, you commented there's no room for error, no runoffs with Long Beach. Now, plenty of runoff room at the Circuit of Americas, so how do you feel?
It's one of those tracks that I do not enjoy it, but I seem to get the lap times. So hopefully I don't need to use any of the runoff there, but only time will tell, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly right. I really, really hate the little back section where it's just, turn after turn after turn. And even turn 1 coming up over that top of that little crest, I just can't seem to get it right. So, mate, my lap times suffer there, and hopefully yours doesn't next week.
Yeah, I think I'll spend a bit of time getting the tune right for that track. I spent a lot of time getting it right for here, and it seemed to work. So hopefully I can do it again next week.
Well, all the best with sorting that out, mate. I know you'll be talking very closely to your engineers and your team, getting that car right, ready for that round, and certainly all the best with that, mate. And moving forward for 6 points in the lead, so obviously your momentum is high. You can obviously hold your head high as well.
You certainly can. I think I've got the engine perfect. It's just the getting the suspension settings correct. Is all I really need to work on, I think.
And you know yourself, mate, what it's like. Long Beach, a completely different circuit from the Circuit of Americas. So one tune to the other. Suspension, huge part of that. And best of luck tweaking that one.
Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it again.
Cozzy Cricket, welcome, mate. Great to see you out there. I'm glad you could be a part of it all. Obviously, not much preparation time. Great result, but how did you find the car? It looked like you were struggling a little bit. Is that just for lack of seat time?
Yeah, that's just pure lack of seat time. Because I had no tune in that thing, and basically I was just... First couple of laps, I just sat there and thought, no, I'm just going to have to try and get used to this thing. I have no idea how it's going to handle. And yeah, basically for the whole 19 laps, I was just basically struggling in the thing. But fortunately, I was able to kind of keep it clean and manage to get some points. So that's one good thing. So hopefully now I can go back and got a full week to prep for the Circuit America.
Yeah, exactly right, mate. Back to the drawing board. I know you've been away on holidays, and the team called you up on short notice and said, look, we know you're back. You got jet lag, but how about you get that car out there and show us what you can do? And, mate, you've certainly done it. A bag of points. And I know with no seat time, mate, it can be quite difficult. So my hat off to you, buddy. Great job and great result.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
All right, just quickly check the platforms. No comments from you guys. Sorry, Shadow, just while I think of it, blue flag there with suspect Pete, and he turned in on you. Your thoughts on that?
No, I didn't have any real issue with it. I think it was just the turn being the last corner on the track there. It is very tight, and giving room to someone passing is very difficult. So it's... You know, it was unfortunate, but I didn't really lose too much time, so or get any damage, thank goodness.
Yeah, that was what my concern was. We seen him turn in on you, mate, and it looked like he got you on the left-hand rear wheel. Obviously, you drove out of it quite all right and come away with a race victory. So, mate, if you've got no hard feelings, we've certainly got no hard feelings.
Yeah, that's it. It was good race all round, so... That's all I could hope for, I suppose.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Had he turned you and put you into the wall, it probably would have been a different story, mate. But certainly, you know, Suspect has to keep his sponsors happy as well. So he's got his own race that he needs to race, and obviously not tripping over any of you guys. Everyone's safe out there, and everyone's all happy.
That's it. That's all everyone's trying to do is keep the sponsors happy. Oh, excuse me.
Very good. You're right there, buddy.
Yeah. Have a couple to celebrate.
Sounds like
already.
mate. Yeah, a couple of 1,000 valve lifts there, eh?
Yeah, see, winning doesn't agree with you. You need to share it around with some of us poor blokes down the back end.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Very good. All right, I'll just quickly check the comment section. No comments from you guys. Shout out to any sponsors or anything while I've got you.
I'd like to give a shout out to Van Diemen Clothing and a huge shout out to FORGIVN Coffee Company for putting on such a great series.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Shout out to all my sponsors, Mobile, Castrol, BP Images, who are also sponsoring the series as well. So shout out to all of those guys.
Yeah, I'll just shout out to me mum. Hi mum, she was watching tonight and she's sick in bed, so hope she gets better soon.
Hi mum.
Yes. G'day, Mum. Look, I really appreciate that support from your mum too, man. So I hope she's feeling a lot better. And Cozzy, shout out to your teammate too, mate. I know you're in contact with him, and all the best with him. And if you can give him our thoughts, mate, just hope he's feeling a lot better soon too as well.
Yeah, it's unfortunately what's happened, but yeah, so I'll definitely let him know. I'm pretty sure he may have been watching tonight, so...
Yeah, no, all the best to him, mate. All the best to everyone over the weekend, and happy Sunday to everyone tomorrow. Shout out to the GSR guys who will be racing a real race car tomorrow over there in Zeeland. They got themselves a little hotted up Honda Civic that they'll be participating in. Sounds like you need to have another cigarette there, Shadow.
Oh no, I think I need another drink actually.
All right, mate. I'll let you go. And again, thank you for another great night and great show. And Ghost, you can really throw that thing around. Yeah, we got on board the last lap, and you come flying around that last section sideways. I thought, nah, he's just locked I thought he's just locked the rears up. He's taking this tyre barrier with him, and you certainly just put on a great show there. The last little section of the track on the last lap. So thanks for that.
No worries, mate. Yeah, no, I don't mind a bit of a celebration. It wasn't a victory celebration tonight, but yeah, I'll make sure I'll change that for next week. But no, I do enjoy my my celebrating drifting and burnout. So
very good, mate.
Hopefully, I can lead next week and get a bit of time so I can do another performance.
Absolutely, mate. And the gloves are off. All right, guys, I'll let you get back to it, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week. We'll no doubt talk through the week, and look forward to seeing you over in Texas.
Thank you.
Cheers, man.
Thank you.
Night. Cheers.
Cheers, guys. All the best. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been another great round here of Forgiven Coffee Co. Fast Force. We've been live at Long Beach, concrete jungle, that is. Proved a couple of drivers wrong and proved a couple of drivers right. So, as Shadow said, no room for error, and his focus was on point with himself and with his car tonight. And moving into Texas is another story. So we'll get amongst it again next week live from 8 o'clock. Hopefully no delays next week. I really appreciate the support from everyone this evening, and look forward to seeing everyone again next week. All right, guys, results will be posted sometime tomorrow. Championship, as I said, 6 points in it between first and second. Then Sargent sideways, huge congratulations to you, moving up into third spot on the podium. And look forward to seeing you next week as well, mate. You have to get yourself Discord so we can have a chat. I don't think we've spoken before, so look forward to that. All right, guys, thanks.